Hey, welcome to Beyond the Blueprints, episode 24. Today, our special guest is Mr. Robert Blaase with Coldwell Banker and Kings Creek Country Club.
Buddy, you can have your fancy European paper straws. You know why? Because when somebody digs me up in a million years, that U.S. plastic's going to be as good as a day is made, honey. And that there is craftsmanship.
That's funny. Might be insulting a little bit. And we got Mr. Tyson Johnson with Moser's Kitchen and Bath.
Baby, I need you like that lifelong drag off a cigarette before I step into the grocery. And by the time I'm 2 steps out, I need to light you up again.
This guy, we should really like screen these drops.
maybe a little bit.
We need a 12-second delay on his drop.
yes, we do. And we got Mr. Matty Pruitt with Moser's Kitchen Design Center, one of our lead sales guys.
Baby, ever since you took that court-ordered ankle monitor off and run away with that frozen dinner salesman, I've been living in a laughing, but they ain't no love.
That's my life story.
Your life story. Sounds like my family tree.
Yeah, exactly.
And we got Mr. Taylor with Cedar Creek Media.
Buddy, you can have your fancy. Buddy,
Hold
you
on,
can have.
Oh,
Hit the wrong button. Hold on. Sorry.
his mic's probably not even on either.
That boy's cornbread ain't always done in the middle or something. I'm a fiction jerker, not you tell, son.
And I'm Matt Moser with Moser's Kitchen and Bath Design Center, the chief operator around here.
Yeah, my stepboy done good on his grade, so I held up my end of the deal. He used to pick out the R-rated movie of his choice.
It kind of the drops kind of fit in with some of the personalities that we come across around the lake a little bit, huh?
That's why I love Little Bubby Child, because it reminds me of being around here. So yeah, I love it.
It's funny that you talk about that during my travels and stuff. I don't know if you do a lot of traveling.
I do, yeah.
In my younger days, I did more traveling than I do now. But anytime I went anywhere, I don't think I have an accent, but apparently everybody else does, and they always like, "You're from Texas, ain't you?" I'm like, yeah. They spot you off, from a mile away. But Robert, you got into Coldwell Banker how long ago?
I started in real estate. Actually, prior to Coldwell Banker, I worked for an investment company and did a lot of about 18 months on the West Coast.
Okay.
And then came back here, and my mother was in commercial real estate in Dallas and retired. And building came up for sale, and she called me and says, "Hey, you want to come home and help me run a real estate office?" And so that was the beginning. So bought the company. It was American Dream Realty back then. And
what year was that?
And that was in 85.
Okay.
And then in 86, bought a Coldwell Banker franchise, and then been Coldwell Banker ever since.
Is it the same building you're in right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
What company was you with on the East Coast out there? I mean, what was you doing out there? Or is it just
As company Mayhew Investments.
West Coast, I mean.
Yeah. And so what I did is I worked basically as a fill-in leasing agent at retirement communities.
Okay.
So when they needed somebody, so I spent some time in Tucson, Arizona, Mesa, but primarily in Hemet, Temecula, California area.
You like it? You like it here at the lake? I mean, most of y'all's business is right here on the lake, or are y'all selling properties up in Dallas and elsewhere, or wherever you can list it?
Yeah, we're all over. Technology has created that. Back in the day, it was just, here, the Tri-County area. But through my career with, meeting people and I've sold stuff in Italy and Panama and Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
We have offices all over Dubai. So when we travel quite a bit, so there's normally a Coldwell Banker office. You go to Aruba, there's one there. So
did y'all's license transfer from state to state or country to country?
No, we do basically referral. We're not licensed there, but they are.
Right.
But we're able to. It depends on the country. There are a lot of different rules, especially Dubai is very different. So their rules are a lot tighter.
Yeah.
But basically, we work basically as a consultant, kind of
Splitting a
and they-
percentage somehow or
and they
whatever.
yeah
for
they
referral.
they pay us. We call it a referral fee.
Yeah.
And I could refer them and not go. I just like to go over there and
Yeah.
hang out.
You like the cars over there.
I
know you're a big car guy.
Yeah, I do. First time driving a right hand with the left stick shift, man. I struggled with that one. So I took out the extra insurance with Hertz.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially after a couple of cocktails, probably a little bit harder, ain't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not promoting drinking and driving or nothing. I don't know what the rules are in Dubai, but you're on vacation.
That's a big no there.
Yeah, really.
But other countries, Philippines, and they don't care.
Yeah.
Book my flight right now.
Book your flight right now. Somebody said that you had like a rocket car.
Yeah, so got into jet dragsters, and a friend of mine, and until last year he passed away suddenly, and I don't know enough about him to tune him.
Right.
But
you still have it?
I have one that's unfinished.
Okay.
It's sitting in the shop.
I mean, where do you find somebody to work on that?
Willie at North Texas Turbines does all our fabrication,
Okay.
and as far as the engine,
Yeah.
they're J35 engines, and but then tuning them is a whole different, because they're, we're turning them way up more than they should ever.
How fast have you gotten up?
309.
Oh my Lord.
Low 300s.
And that's
wild.
that's in like the quarter mile, right?
That's quarter mile.
On a track or like the salt flats or
drag strip? No, quarter mile drag strip.
Jeez, how many G's are you pulling?
4.
Enough to make your cheeks go back 2 years.
Oh no, I don't drive them.
He said, "No,
I don't drive them.
You just like to watch it."
We've always had drivers.
Yeah. You got a car collection? I mean, other than that,
Not really.
Got the garages.
Not really. I trade. I've got a 70 Z28. It's a daily driver. It's not a show car, but it's probably one of my probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But I always loved Corvettes, Lotuses, McLarens.
You actually just got rid of the McLaren, right?
I did. It got to where, just so rough, the ride. Tanya and I'd go to Dallas to dinner or whatever, come back, and time we got home, our backs hurt and just age.
Yeah.
And they're not forgiving. I mean, they're McLaren's basically a race car with a license plate.
I mean, what's the clearance on those
they're, even with the 3-inch auto lift, I probably couldn't get in your parking lot.
Yeah.
It's a 3-inch lift kit, and there's about 3 inches of clearance.
Yeah.
It's not much. I can, if you know my office, the one side I can't get in, it'll bottom out, and it's not. I mean, the other side I can get in on the bookstore side.
You probably don't need to go out to Oakmont. If you do, when you leave out of the entrance gate, not the exit. They put a speed bump out there that is. I've got a Toyota Tacoma that nearly drives my front mud flaps off every time I go over the speed bump. It's huge.
Yeah, when they developed it, I don't know why they didn't move the entrance down where the crossover is, because that to me is dangerous.
It is extremely dangerous.
You've got to cross traffic to make the U-turn to get back to Maybach. But and I've done a lot of development, but whoever laid that out should have laid that where you could get straight.
I got a funny feeling y'all know who laid that out.
I don't know who laid it out.
Everybody's
Who am I figuring?
Maddie.
I know what I mean.
I mean, how hard is it to get tech stop to move the crossover lane? Is it almost impossible?
Oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
I think once you put it in, it's really there. And even when you put it in, TxDOT could be part of the reason that it's where it's at. Because I know when I was on the school board, they were going to put the crossover, where business 175 meets 175 down there, that crossover.
Right.
There were so many wrecks there.
Almost got a wreck there Sunday.
They put another crossover up toward Muirhead Trucking.
Yes.
Right.
And Dennis Thomas at Clay Structures and Greg Muirhead got with us and wanted us to put that crossover like in Muirhead's driveway. And the TxDOT people refused pretty much to do that because they said it's more dangerous to have that crossover at a driveway than it is to have it where there's not a driveway.
All right.
Which makes no sense to me, but
No, and if you've been to up towards Kaufman, have you looked at where Fair Road comes in?
yes,
What a mess.
Yes.
that's a really great idea, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's put a damn horseshoe in where we can let people merge in at 60 miles an hour.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the
Into the fast lane.
Yeah.
Well, they did
Or
like
most
3
people are
of them
about 80.
too. There's like 3 of them back to back right there at Fair Road. So you have like one, then you
Right
go
there
like
where the
another
Sea
mile.
Life churches
Mhm.
and all
But
that.
to get out of Fair Road, you're across from the one that's turn this way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And but I guess the engineer on that one probably got his degree online, maybe.
DeVry.
You got any developments going on right now?
I've got a new one between Terrell and Wills Point. I haven't named it. They're laying it out right now. It's going to
Wait,
be
on the old 80?
no. It's at Farm to Market Road.
On that little gas station? as you
Buck
turn-
Gentry's running that one. But it's going to be real nice. I believe Parks is doing that one. We've got the one north Maybank, Seasons. They're behind the cemetery right there off 3080. We've got about 30% of the lots sold out.
Oh, wow.
So
What kind of homes are going in on those?
entry level, and which we have a lot of.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about that market and the what the future will hold.
Right. And there is a lot of them around the Maybank.
A lot
area.
of those they've crammed them in little entry level, and I hope nobody lives in Bald Springs, but if I hope we don't end up looking like that,
Yes.
because there's already people parking in yards and ditches and
Yeah, we got a good start.
yeah. So, and being in real estate business, not just about sales, it's about protecting the market, protecting the community as well.
Yeah. I really think, my opinion, because when I left Maybank in 95, I raised my family in the Forney area and stuff. And I really saw the growth of Forney from the beginning to what it is now. I think what really killed that was the front entry layouts with no alleys and stuff. Because I think the front entry really kind of, I don't say the wrong word, I don't junk it up, but with all the cars.
No, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, it and the driveways are so short.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room for.
Yeah, you maybe can get 2 cars.
Yeah, maybe. And
with the SUVs the size of the garages, you can't put 2 cars in there. The SUV is very, very tight.
Exactly. And of course, over there, the Forney area, y'all got that real high end subdivision called Windmill Farms.
Oh yeah. So high end.
That one turned out well, didn't it?
Yeah, they got the water issue when they first built it. I forget what the issue was, but I don't think they could have water for like 6 months or something out there.
Yeah, they need to build a substation for the sheriff's department out there.
Yes, there and Travis Ranch too.
So
The whole side of 80.
well, probably going to get a call from TxDOT engineer today. Call.
We're making friends all over.
We sure
Cease
are.
and desist.
Maybe.
People from Woodville
Well,
Farmers
I
be
was
wearing
told
me out.
the Windmill Farms were really, made that what it is when in 08 when the market crashed, and we were told, because I was on the leadership team there in Forney around that time, and we had people come in is when that 08 crashed, that a lot of people from California, investment groups bought up a lot of those neighborhoods and turned them to rent house in Section 8 and that sort of deal. I just know you don't want to drive through there at night time,
That
really.
that did
Poor Dave.
happen a lot, and what really hurt that market when the market changed.
Yeah.
Those the developers up there, when those people got in those homes, they were really upside down.
Yes.
Because and developer was smart. I mean, they went in there and said, "Hey, here's a house, and we've got a lender set up, our own financing, and if you'd like, we can get you matching washer and dryer. We can throw that in, patio cover, window blinds, hot tub." And so they got all this stuff, rolled it in their loan, and so they're upside down.
Yeah.
For the first 7 to 10 years of their 30-year note.
Yeah.
So that is what caused a lot of the foreclosures because people couldn't sell them.
It's
How
bad
about
loans.
Going into a new car dealership and getting all of those add-ons thrown on your note when you're already, even if you don't get the add-ons, you're going to be upside down when you walk out of there. Then
When you get that $70,000-$80,000 pickup truck, you want it lifted and the wheels and
Absolutely.
all the things on it comes out to $150,000.
Yeah, I used to, but hard to get in and out of them now. My 150 is just perfect.
Perfect size, huh?
But I used to jack them up, and
the deal is you're an old guy now.
Easy.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I can say that because Robert and I attended classes together.
Yeah. Tyson tells us all the time how he remembers how he used to go out here and
this
herd
is
cattle
going
out through
south.
here before the lake was here.
Oh yeah, man. We used to hunt and man, it was back then, there really wasn't any jobs. Not that there's a lot of jobs now, but summertime, you either you work for guys out there, baling hay, throwing hay, mowing yards. Fall, we cut a lot of firewood by hand.
Yeah.
Split it, sold it. We drive to Dallas with the truck.
And he says cut it by hands. He's in that age where that
Not cut it, split it by hand.
A long saw with a handle on it.
We did. We had chainsaws, but splitting them, you had them all in a sledge.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
what was y'all getting paid back in those days for baling hay? But I'm assuming it's probably late 70s.
I hauled a lot of hay, and we would get, if you had the truck, you got 25 cents a bale for a square bale to take it out of the field and put it in the barn.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And if you were, if you were working in your truck and you're going to make money, you had to have at least one guy helping you.
Yeah.
And you pay him maybe 5 or 10 cents a bale, depending on who it was. And then you get.
I mean, how many bales would you haul a day?
We would haul about,
on
a really good
as
day,
many as was out there.
2,000 or 2,500 bales a day.
Oh, wow.
In a little half-ton pickup.
So you'd load them up, drop them off, go back, get more?
I could put 45 bales on my 73 Chevrolet Custom Deluxe. But I had a 3 on the tree, which is not the ideal transmission because what I would do is get in my truck, put it in first gear, and let it get going and jump out and run over there and get a bell and throw it up in there. And I'd run and get
because you didn't want to pay for no help because you tied like that.
Right. But it is, I'm telling you, back then, we would get up in the morning and go to 2-a-day football practice early in the morning, practice, leave football practice and go to the hayfield and haul 500, 1,000 bales of hay, and then come back and do the evening practice, and then go back and haul hay that night and go back to 2-a-days the next morning. And
was that all summer long, or was that just like during a season, like a month period or whatever?
Well, there's a hay season there that it's hot and hectic.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of all summer long, depending on how much rain you get, how many cuttings.
Normally 3 cuttings a year.
I know when I'm not as old as y'all, but just a little bit younger. When I was a kid, I went out to Stikes, Texas, and worked a summer out there picking watermelons and cantaloupes. And I swear to God, that's the hardest work I've ever done in my entire life. Sitting out there, 110 degrees, walking in sand, tossing watermelons. And I forget the old man that we worked for. And there would be a couple of us on the ground. We had to go through the whole field, cut the vines, roll them over, make sure there's no snakes, and line them up in rows. And a guy would come along with a tractor, and the guy was sitting in a 16-foot trailer, and two of us on the ground with to toss the watermelons up to him. If we dropped one and broke it, he would stop the tractor and make us all three of us eat it. And needless to say,
How many did you break a day?
needless to say, by the end of the week, I had diarrhea. We ate a lot of watermelons, man. But I think the cantaloupe was harder than the watermelons, in seriousness, because you're constantly was bent over, cutting vines, and you stayed hunched over the whole time, just walking and just tossing cantaloupes. And after that summer, I said, I'll never do this again. Because we had to load the trailer up, and the trailer went up to the street, and we loaded the 18-wheeler, so we touched everything twice and everything. But even the hay, I mean, that's hard work.
Well, and it's dusty out there. Normally when they're baling, you've got a rake and a baler ahead of you, and it's just a lot of dust. Most of the time, I worked out at Cedar Creek Farms. Was the main place I was when Myers owned it before they sold it to Fritz. But that's a little over 600 acres.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Go out of Gun Barrel and go up the hill past Bonita Point Road and turn right on Peachtree. It used to be called Cedar Creek Farms Road.
I know where Larry.
Yeah, as soon as you turn left, and there's gates on the, or as soon as you turn right, there's gates on the left there.
Okay.
Goes into the farms. And then there's a back way in as well.
Who did your mom work for in Dallas?
She worked for Clarence Cockrell.
Okay.
He owned buildings all around Cedar Springs, Maple area. That's all like where Woodall Rogers is down there now. Of course, they've bulldozed everything.
Yeah, there ain't nothing still there. That's really where I got my teeth cut into the remodeling industry, was up in the Park Cities and off of Lemon and White, that whole area over there. And I was 18, 19 years old, went up there, worked for a builder up there, and eventually started doing little side jobs and eventually broke off. But I spent the first probably 10 years of my career in that area, just doing remodeling and everything like that. And as Dallas grew and Frisco grew, the belt, the Hillcrest and Preston belt grew that way. It seemed like all our work went that way. But I still like going up there. It's changed a lot, even in the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, it's especially the downtown area.
Yeah.
When you used to drive into downtown, Crescent was the only building over there north of downtown, and now you can't even see it.
No. And it's amazing. They just announced a couple of weeks ago that the Mavericks and stuff are moving over to Valley View Mall used to sit at, which was, what is that?
That's right there at
Marsh and
Valley View and 635.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see in the next couple of years how that all develops. But they've been doing work there on 635, seems like, for 20 years, building that double decker, and they built that thing over there, and some high rises start going over there. They're gonna have to redo it again, I'm sure.
So Robert, who's doing that development on 175, pretty much right across from Oakmont? Do you know?
Yeah, that's Lakewood Capital. It's a Tennessee company. They did Cedar Creek Landing, which is behind Cedar Creek Country Club.
Yeah.
And they also did Ranch at Cedar Creek, which is down right next to the Bluffs. And but that's who's doing that one.
So they kind of at Cedar Creek Landing, they put all of that in, and then like had a big weekend and kind of sold all their lots in one weekend or something.
Yeah. So myself, Buck Gentry, Stone Huffman were out there. We went out there for the sale to help them. Yeah, they're when you get in the mail, it says dockable waterfront. Call for an appointment. We sold 161 lots in 9 hours.
Cool. It's about marketing, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you got radios, and you're just, lot number so and so, Blaase, lot number so and so, and they.
So is this new? Are they planning to do the same thing there, you think?
I'm sure Buck and I and Stone went out there for that one, and it's not something I'm real interested in. I mean, it's a super hard sell, and now you look at what's, what they're selling for. I mean, they're upside down. They are. And matter of fact, kind of funny story. I hope my wife doesn't watch this, but we have a house, Cedar Creek Country Club, and then we have 80 acres left out here on the farm. And she wants a pool, and we're not getting a pool.
We're the same boat, sir.
So, guy come in the office, talked to Stone and what have you, had a lot there in Cedar Creek Landing. And if you've been out there, they've got a nice clubhouse, little gym, nice pool, infinity pool, great view, boat ramp. So he came in and listed it, and man, I looked at it and I thought, man, that is dirt cheap. So I went in Stone's office and said, Stone, I'll give 24 grand for it, cash, close it. So anyway, that's my wife's swimming pool.
Has a cheap swimming pool.
For $750 a year and HOA dues and a little bit of property taxes.
That's 20% of the cost of a pool, man. You made this is a good investment there, right?
But you can imagine how excited she was.
Yeah. Has she went yet?
Oh yeah. About a year and a half ago, I guess I bought it.
Yeah.
And or she ended up buying it. She ended up paying out of her account, which I really like that. That does not happen very often around my house.
Yeah. Does she help you at the real estate office?
No. No. When she wants nothing to do with real estate or the golf course, she goes up there and plays bingo and enjoys camaraderie but she has a house cleaning company, and when she goes home, she's done. And when I come through the gate at the farm I turn it off, and we don't.
How many people she's got working for her house cleaning company?
Nobody now. She's slowing down. She's by herself. I think she's down to about 12 to 15 a week.
Okay. Which
is a lot.
Yeah.
But she's normally up and gone by 5:30. And she loves it. Been doing it 22, 3, 4 years. I don't know, a long time.
Any big plans for the golf course in the future?
Right now, cart paths.
Cart paths?
Yeah, they need a lot of attention, but we just had to tear out one of the bridges, and they're finishing up today, redoing it.
They finally got that road construction done right there?
Yeah.
Man, that was
brutal. Yeah, that was bad.
The course is doing good. We've got a good market. Driving range we lit up. It's till 11:30 at night, so especially this time of year, it cools off, and a lot of guys are coming out there hitting balls, or guys are coming home from work.
Yeah.
It's dark a little after 5, and they can stop and hit some balls with her.
I told my wife Saturday, we put our kid to bed at like 9, and she's like, what do you want to watch? I said we just locked the door. Blaase told me that they have a lighted golf range now. And she's like, what are we going to do with Riggs? I was like, just lock the door. We'll go hit some balls. We'll come back. Hopefully he's still asleep, and torn the house up. She didn't think that was very funny.
Well, you're supposed to be looking at a lot down there.
Yeah, I think
we might be doing that.
I think that's a felony now.
Is it? Well, that's all over here now. Well, y'all have Windmill Farms after y'all. I've got actual CPS coming after me.
So can I ask a question about the country club?
Absolutely.
All right. So just, I do all the Maybank sports broadcasting and all that kind of
Is
stuff.
this a sales pitch, Taylor?
No.
Okay.
I find it super interesting that Maybank is one of the best golf schools in the state of Texas, especially for 4A. And a majority of those guys grew up playing on his golf course. So, what does that mean anything to? I mean, I'm sure, but you know what I'm saying? It's got to be a cool experience that one of the best golf schools in the state kind of considers you their home course,
They do now, but you got to understand, Lawson and Van Horn and Gunner. They all live at Cedar Creek Country Club.
Right.
They live, but they spend a lot of time out at Kings Creek playing. But they play. Cedar Creek is probably equally as well, but our course is a little tougher.
Water.
Yeah, a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all sell balls at the clubhouse?
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Y'all have a company that comes out there and like scubas them out or whatever?
Yeah, they do. They actually pay us to come out and do it.
Do they keep the balls, or they give them back to you, or
We get a percentage, and then they sell the rest.
Are those the people that sell like the big bulk, like you can buy like 100 golf balls for $25 or whatever? And got you. That's cool.
It's those guys.
Got you. That's cool.
So
as a person that buys a lot of those, because I can't hit a straight shot, I think that's pretty cool.
Well, we can resell you your balls.
That's a drop right there.
Put your name on your balls from now on. We'll know where they go.
Sounds good.
Cedar Creek Media, return to
Matty tried that. Got in trouble. So yesterday, the PGA tournament, they were supposed to play this morning. Who won?
Oh, I didn't even look.
I haven't either.
Scheffler lost. I don't remember who he was playing against, but Scheffler lost. I saw the headline on ESPN.
Some guy with that number H, Haiti.
Hovland.
Yeah, Hovland. There you go.
Hovland.
There you go.
Yeah, you'd think I'd follow it more, but been really wrapped up with soccer. And then, my schedule, I start early.
So you're a big soccer fan?
Rhonda, one of my daughters, was played a lot of soccer, went to state 3 years. And so before that, I was not.
Went to state with where?
For soccer.
For high school?
No, we played select.
What club?
So we, you remember Brant's, Irby?
No.
Or, David's still out there.
Connor.
But she played with,
Sting?
James Cray's daughter. And she was in that age group.
Right.
But
I know nothing at all about soccer.
So select is just, they play Tri-County League, but then they also go to
Plano.
All over.
They're playing up and around.
A lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
Matt's a big soccer guy.
Yeah. I coached select for like 17 years.
He's kind of like one of those foosball guys.
No, we're not.
But
you're not stealing my joke.
Name of the team.
You're not stealing my joke.
Lady Destroyers. And,
okay.
But we played all over.
Yeah. We did too with my daughter. Two of my oldest daughters, I coached them. I had an indoor facility in Forney for about 12, 13 years that we trained out of, and got rid of it about a year and a half ago. Tried to keep it open after the kids gone, but I was never there. And so my heart really wasn't into it. Just kind of shut it down. But we used to play every weekend, every other weekend. We played tournaments in Dallas and Frisco or that area, all the way up to the Colony, the railroad up there. I'm sure y'all played at those places.
Yeah, whatever, tournaments.
Money Grand.
Actually, every year they had a tournament in Waxahachie called the Spook Out.
Yes.
And so I always brought the brats and the hot dogs and all that. And Kevin Richardson.
Yeah.
So Kevin would bring, drinks and stuff, and James Cray'd bring, chips and, mustard, mayo, whatever. And So on a weekend, I mean, we were pumping out a lot of brats and a lot of hot dogs. So one year it got rained out, and man, I've got a whole cooler full of hot dogs, and so thought. I think my wife came up with the idea, or Rhonda, my daughter. But anyway, said, it's Halloween, so why don't we cook them and give them out? So we did. So now it's a tradition. We did over 600 hot dogs for Halloween this year.
Oh wow.
So if you come up Country Club Drive on Halloween,
Yeah.
come have a hot dog.
You come out, dog. That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
That's a good
So
story.
it's kind of grown and people expect it now. So it's
You know,
a lot of fun.
when I was coaching the soccer, when we played up there, I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the Dallas Metroplex. And if we went through 2 or 3 tournaments and we felt like we're just getting our teeth kicked in, I go out to Tyler and sign them up for a tournament out there. It seemed like the competition was not as good as it was in Dallas, and at least get a chance to build up some confidence in the girls and stuff. And I love soccer. And we were talking about it this weekend as we're watching. I've been watching the whole World Cup. All us guys here, you're on it too, right?
Yeah.
And Cassie from our BNI group, we did a what's it called, Taylor? The World Cup thing that we did.
I think I just called it like the World Cup draft. It
It's
wasn't
kind of like the
anything too
Final Four
fancy.
draft. We pick our teams and we're keeping points to see who wins.
Which, speaking of, I just now realized, and I knew I forgot something, so then I'll have to be.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the lead. I think I took it this weekend.
I'm pretty sure I fell down the board, so my interest is waning.
But we had 3 birthday parties over the weekend. We had one Friday, we had one Saturday, and we had one yesterday. And one of those days we had the family members were at the house watching that soccer on the TV, and they're all complaining like, I don't know why you watch this crap. It's boring. I'm like, you just don't understand it, man.
No, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Until Rhonda got into soccer, and I wish I could watch more, but with my schedule between Coldwell Banker, we're open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and noon to 4 on Sundays, and so that's time consuming. And then Kings Creek's open from before daylight till midnight, 6 days a week, and then until 1 a.m. on Saturdays.
I've been spending the last 2 weeks, because we've been having it on up here and stuff. I've been explaining what offsides is. These guys. Then this weekend we're sitting there watching it, and my son-in-law was sitting there. He's like, "Why do they keep passing it back all the way back? It's so boring." I said, "Man, they're trying to stretch the defense out. You stretch the defense out, you create big areas of space, and that's what they're trying to attack, man." I said, "It's basically a chess game, and you got to respect it, man."
Oh yeah.
And I'm always looking off the ball. They pass the ball down, so I'm looking for that midfielder to make that run down the middle.
Where the ball's going next.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I was really excited. I don't know if you watched the Argentina game this weekend, but although the cheapest seat apparently was $1,200 at Texas Stadium, and Messi wasn't in the lineup, and they brought him in, I think in the 75th minute, something like that.
I had to work, but I heard they put him in at the end.
Yeah, and he scored a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was.
I did catch the end of the England game when they scored.
Yeah. And,
so
to advance too, right?
Right at the yes, they advanced.
Yeah, that was the last second goal, right?
Yeah.
Canada did too. That was a good one. That was really like the last second.
Yeah, it was in extra time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like USA losing to Turkey.
So Norway's kind of got to have some of the coolest fans, I think.
They're out.
I know, but they're, and all of these teams have huge fan bases.
Oh, you're talking about
Norway's doing the row.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That Hans guy, that blonde headed out. I can't think of his last name, but he's a beast, man. Absolute beast. I don't know how tall he is, but he looks like he's 6'5", and is like a pure Viking. You know what I'm talking about?
Haglund or Haglund, something like that.
But soccer is a lot of mental, which I didn't realize.
Yeah.
But our girls were they were awesome. I mean, they You better get a yellow card.
So what? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yellow card's good.
Yeah.
You better get one. That means you're hustling. So it wasn't, man. You know, we was playing rec in Forney for a couple of years. You know, with the girls and my oldest daughter, they're really good. And we got invited. I got an email from ESPN for this ESPN tournament up in Dallas, and I thought, oh man, we hit it. You know, we're this and we're that. We get up there and we get our bucks kicked bad by a younger team. I think like 12-0. And we even picked up a couple of select players, not select players, a couple other players from other teams that play with us, kind of build us up. And yeah, we weren't that good. And I went home and I was just beside myself because we've been winning for like 2 or 3 years, never losing the game. And we just got our butts kicked by a bunch of younger kids. And I'm like, what are we doing wrong? And I was just amazed at watching these kids pass. And I just took a big dive into YouTube and coaching and strategy. And that tournament was what propelled me. Like, we not get a rec. We need to go play select, you know. And the more we got our butts kicked, that first year going to select is a big transition, you know, because you're learning what the other teams are doing and that sort of deal. And so, you know, learning the formations of, you know, we're running some weird formation, you know, that I just kind of created like that. And you go select, they're like running 4-4-2 or the, you know, or diamond midfielder, stuff like that, and really kind of learn that deal. And it wasn't, you know, in the 17 years that I was coaching, it probably wasn't, I was probably year 5 before I actually knew kind of what I was doing, you know.
And, you know, when you're getting into select, that's where it gets serious.
Oh, for sure.
You know, it's a whole different.
When those parents start paying money, they have expectations, you know, to play and everything. But my biggest deal on the soccer is for the child development is how many touches can they get in that hour and a half every practice. We always practice for an hour and a half. How many touches can they get during that hour and a half? And I talked to a lot of people that was big in the soccer scene and everything. They're like, you got to develop their foot skills. And so during the off season, we play a lot of futsal. Are you familiar with futsal? Is where they play it's actually a soccer ball. And most of these like Messi and Ronaldo, they grew up playing in the streets, playing futsal. And it's basically a soccer ball that don't bounce. And there's like no sanding or nothing. You try to throw it and don't bounce. And so they play it in the streets and they play it. And it's becoming big in the States now. They play it on like gym floors and stuff. It's a 3x5 goal. You play 5v5. I don't know if you ever seen like the videos on TikToks where guys had the ball and they're doing the moves and like juking people out. That's actually they're playing futsal.
See a lot of it on like tennis courts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no net, but yes.
Well, they're like they take the tennis court net out, but play on that surface. Yeah.
So we found a place up in Dallas, and during our off season, we weren't playing in spring and fall ball like in the summer league. In the wintertime, we go play futsal, and that really helped with their foot skills, their individual ball control with their person. Because I was a big believer, if you can beat a person 1v1, then that's what we needed. You know, I needed 11 players to be able to beat somebody 1v1. Because if you beat someone 1v1, that means a player has to come to you, and now they just left the space open in that area that you can attack, type of deal. And so I was really big. I was really big on 1v1 situation. Don't pass. I mean, you watching the World Cup, they get 1v1 situation. They're passing the ball, but I kind of took a different strategy, is like try to beat that 1v1 situation because it really starts the attack in the soccer and everything. But that's my little soccer nugget for the deal.
Well, James Cray, his C-Ray, his daughter went on to play college.
I had all the girls. I counted one time. I think I had 10 or 11 kids that went and played. I think 2 of them are D1 schools, and I had a bunch of D2, 3 players that went and played. And I love it, man. I kind of geek out over soccer. I told Taylor that I was going to come help him announce some soccer games this year at Maybank, and I never made it up there. And hopefully next year I can get away and do some announcing and stuff like that. You ever been to any FC Dallas games?
What's that?
FC Dallas games?
I have not.
That's fun.
You know, with my schedule, when I am available for some time off, I'm usually working at the farm.
Yeah.
It's always something to do out there.
Yeah.
or at the drag strip, or playing with a car. And that's
What drag
my-
strip you go to?
Last weekend we were at Extreme. I didn't go. Just I had to work. But this weekend the Pennington big race will be at Extreme. It's in Ferris, right on
Yeah,
I-45.
XRP.
Yeah, XRP.
Yeah, I go out there and watch the no prep.
Yeah,
Got
those
it.
guys are, and those pro mount guys are, man.
I'm a big no prep guy. I took
Who-
my grandson out there the last couple of years. We get the pit passes and he gets to go around, get autographs and stuff like that. I enjoy it. And plus I watched the show too when it was on.
So these jet cars, like you've got the long rail jet cars, you have to have a parachute to get it stopped, right?
Yeah, and we have different parachutes for different tracks, different sizes. You have two chutes. You have primary and a
But those parachutes are
Emergency.
just as important as jumping out of an airplane, right? I mean, you got to pack them up right, because if that don't come
The
out,
track is only
Yeah.
so long.
yeah,
I'll tell you what, we had a accident at up at Red Line, and we were running Ralph Schneider out of Oklahoma, and so our driver drives. So you start it, and then you get in the smart car, go to the end of the track, which is where I go, and that's the safety. You know, I'm down there, get the driver out of the car, pull the chutes off, fold them up, you know, hook it up, tow it back, and they're for any emergencies. And Ralph packed his chute wrong, and man, he blew by me at over 200 and hit that concrete barrier. And I've got a bunch of pictures on my phone, but I mean, it disintegrated that car. But the way the driver's boxes are built now, I mean, it tore him up. He had broke ankle and a wrist, but other than that, the main thing is the internal injuries.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, it was a bad one, and it took him a good year to recover. But after he got home out of the hospital, his wife, Gail, I'd call and check on him, and she'd answer the phone, and she said, "Well, he's in his recliner, and he's ready to talk, you know." And so I put him on the phone. I said, "So Ralph, when are you gonna start designing your next car?" He goes, "As soon as I can hold a pencil."
Yeah. I didn't realize, I didn't grow up like drag racing scene or anything like that. Heard about it, seen it on TV, wasn't really big into it. I really got into it in probably the last 20 years, especially I think with the Street Outlaw show that was coming on and got introduced to it. And I had a buddy of mine one time invite me to a track, and I actually just set it way up in the stands, from where the starting line was. And I got a chance as I started becoming a fan of it. I'm like, man, I want to get down there where everybody's standing at. And I got tickets to one, I don't know, probably about 10 years ago, and sitting at the start line, they did the burnout. And my first experience sitting down there when they did the burnout, I almost had a heart attack because I don't realize how loud it is. And with their turbos, or it seemed like the blowers are way worse, but it sucks the oxygen out of your lungs. It's the craziest thing ever.
So two of our daughters drove junior dragsters.
Oh, cool.
And so my oldest, Tiffany, when she turned 17, told her, "It's your car, sell it, take the money, do what you want with it." And so she sold it to Mark McClaskey right up the road.
Yeah.
And so Rylan was only 7, and you can't start till you're 8. And Kim was not a fan at all.
Yeah.
And now she loves it. I mean, that Corvette is, words to explain it, just amazing. But but Rylan went out there and won a championship in that car. So the car's had three championships. But that's started, and then he opened his little RPM business up here, and
That's his son.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they put him in my daughter's car when he was 8. And they have restrictions on age groups and how
Right.
fast you can go.
You enjoy racing yourself?
So, man, I just like being at the track.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, to me, it's a, I don't know, it's just a,
I like the gambling aspects
place.
of it.
you know, just being there. First time I took my wife to the Nationals, when they fire them up in the pits and then turn the nitro on, the fumes, if you ever smelled, will I mean, it'll take your breath away and
Yeah.
water your eyes up. And so I did this, and the wind got her standing over here, and it's so anyway, it ended up being Tony Schumacher's when he was driving the army car. And man, I mean, she was mad. Woo.
I like to sit in one of those suites, man, that they have there at the track.
I like being out there, the smell of the fuel, the
Well, I
smell
think-
of the
I
rubber.
think maybe
Just
I think is it XRP where they have the little balconies on the
yeah,
suites?
you can sit outside
Yeah.
or go inside. But
But every time I've been out there for the no preps, I don't think anybody's ever sat in them. I don't think they're
You
using
think
them or
the
anything.
smell in the balcony would be strong enough?
Yeah.
You don't need to be right down there next to
No,
it.
dude.
man,
Almost died
it's
when I was down there. I swear, man.
XRP's a great track. It's really our favorite right now.
Yeah.
To run.
When they race out there, it's a party in the stands too.
So
As that sun goes down, there's a party up there.
yeah, and you know, with our rig, we've got a 40-foot Allegro bus, and so we're comfortable
You
for
know,
the weekend. And
you know Chris Cullum, the drywall guy.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big drag racer. He's got a yellow Camaro. He's always at the races and stuff.
Yeah, he was an officer here. Wasn't he a police officer? Is that
No.
the one I'm
I
thinking?
him.
don't think so.
Not
He
that
might have-
Not him.
No,
Wrong guy.
He's too outlawish for
He was
that.
on the
But,
other side of the bar.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
But you know, at the track, you can see anything and everything.
Yes. Well, so what you got for us, Taylor? We kind of interrupt you there talking about drag racing.
For real this time?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'm kidding.
Home styles.
Yeah, no, this is, I'm not going to lie. The next game that we've got's got a little more substance to it, but this is really just more conversation points here, guys. So I've got 4 different options for you. I've got 4 different scenarios, I guess, if you want to say it that way. But we're going to start out with home styles. So you've got on the top left over here, as you see, you've got a nice lake house. You've got I know it's not really a farmhouse, but it's kind of what it is on the bottom left there. A house on some acreage. Exactly. You got a mountain cabin there on the bottom right, and then you've got a high-rise condo in the city there on the top right there. So just kind of a choose your own adventure here. Kind of tell us why you would pick what you pick.
You got 2 of those already. So which one do you like more?
So, I love land, but I love the water. I mean, I raised my kids on the lake, and then when they grew up, and we went out to land. But then, you know, high rise condos, man, I've sold them, and the views and they're amazing. I don't know if you're familiar with the Cascades over on the golf course, the tower there.
Yeah.
And I wish somebody would build a tower down here, because I'd buy one just to have. I mean, the views, and I'm all about views. So, you know, lake and land are my, you know, obviously 2 favorite, but right now land. I mean, we wake up in the morning, we've got deer in the yard.
Yeah, I like the lake and the land, but as I'm getting older and stuff, I really like the high rise. No maintenance, pull in, they valet my car,
That's true.
go
You
upstairs.
might want to rethink your high rise
No, I understand it.
They got elevators, Tyson.
Well,
I'm not have to climb stairs. I'm always trying to make handicap jokes.
No, I'm
Robert.
trying to look out for you, man.
Yeah.
In an emergency situation, the elevators probably ain't working.
So I had a client of mine that had a lake house at Pinnacle, and he was a car guy, and they needed to go to Tyler because of his health.
Right.
And so anyway, I told his wife Teresa, I said, you really need to look at that condo over at the Cascades. She said, man, Michael will never go for it. He'll never go for it. And I said, well, let's just look at one. So we looked at one that was on the 12th floor, corner unit, which reminded me of this sale. And they absolutely fell in love with it. It's about 2,600 square feet. And then it's got its own storage room, like off the hall, down the hall, elevator. They've got bar downstairs, and I mean, party room and concierge, valet. But you only get 2 parking spots in the parking garage. And he's said, hey, can you buy any more? And I said, I don't know. So I said, I'll ask. So anyway, he could buy a 3rd spot for $50,000.
Parking place.
Now we've already inked the contract.
Yeah.
So
did he buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course he did. I worked on a lot of them. A lot of work we've done was on high rises, and they're fun when you're working on them, but they're absolutely a kick in the crotch to work on because it takes you 2 hours just to get. You have to find somewhere to park as a contractor, go through getting badged in every single day, and you get up there. You usually have to protect. They let you use a service elevator. You still have to protect it, and when you get off the service elevator, you typically have to put protection down from the service elevator all the way to that unit. And they all got funny rules. Every high rise has funny rules about what you can do in there, what you can't do. One of them is I forget which one it was. It was over off of Turtle Creek, but you had to put soundproofing, like a cork, underneath whatever flooring we had in there. And we ran into an issue in the bathroom. The lady wanted tile in her bathroom, like most people do. Well, the toilets are all wall-mounted toilets, and you can't really change the height of the toilet because the floor has to come up an extra inch. And I battled with the engineers at the high rise, over this cork flooring. And needless to say, I just said I didn't do it type of deal because it wasn't going to work. Because you have so many floors above you, all those toilet wall mounts, they're all in the same stack. And you can't go in there and just cut it loose and raise it up and everything. But the views and stuff off them are just awesome, man.
I'm assuming you laid that floor on a Sunday.
Yeah. We weren't allowed to work here on Sunday.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people like to do
yeah.
on a Sunday, and that is to eat some good Italian food. So here's your next pick 'em, guys. You've got in the top left corner here, you got a chicken parmesan. Bottom left, you've got a lasagna. Bottom right, spaghetti and meatballs. Top right, chicken Alfredo. So it's kind of I know these are kind of like American favorites of Italian food, but we'll go ahead and say it's a nice Sunday night. You're gathering around with the family. Which of these dishes are you taking for your little Sunday night dinner?
I'm a spaghetti guy.
I made some good homemade spaghetti last night.
I did too, actually.
I did.
That's why this question came up, because I made spaghetti last night.
And I actually use spicy deer sausage for my meat.
Yeah. All deer sausage, spicy
Yes.
deer sausage?
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie?
I'm off the spaghetti train. I'm not a big spaghetti guy, but
You want the chicken parm?
I do
Yeah.
want the chicken parm.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite dishes.
It's hard to
Give me
go wrong.
Give me the lasagna.
It's still spaghetti.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean,
It's
you
just
grow up-
chicken.
when you grow up broke and your mom makes spaghetti every other meal, I just can't do it anymore.
Mhm.
I've
You
just
know
had
about
it so
real
many.
spaghetti or the box spaghetti?
I said we were broke.
What about you, Tyson?
I'd probably be a toss up with the Alfredo or the lasagna, and probably lean toward the Alfredo.
Yep. Me
Chicken
and you are on the same level
Really?
there, buddy. Chicken Alfredo is probably my
The
favorite.
spaghetti
That's
deal
usually a
is-
woman's or kids meal choice. I wouldn't expect to manly man like you going with the chicken Alfredo.
Sounds like you hadn't had the right chicken Alfredo. I mean, my goodness. Chicken Alfredo is the best, man. I love it.
I'm a ziti lasagna guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I try to eat spaghetti. I wind up with it all over me. It's like, I mean, it's almost as bad as trying to use chopsticks.
Well, something else you get all over you is mud whenever you go out playing in the mud, guys. So if you're going to pick up a mud machine to go out on the weekends, what are you taking? You taking this ATV? You taking a UTV? Or four-wheeler and side-by-side, depending on who you're talking to. You taking a lifted-up truck, or you getting a dirt bike and maybe not getting as deep, but, really getting in there. So if you had the option of a little mud toy to take out on the weekends, which one are you picking out of that group?
The truck looks like it'd be something that's going to be constantly worked on with. I think.
Be a little issue getting up in it too.
Yes. Absolutely. Another handicap joke. I got
Good
it.
one there, Tyson.
Thank you for that.
yeah, look at the
Oh, I'm
big
talking about
picture.
you. I'm talking about for me.
Oh, okay, sure. Give me the side by side, but I'll take the new ones with the air conditioning.
Of course you will. Of course
And
you will.
the ones where I don't get all muddy too.
Oh, my Lord. What about you, Mr. Robert? What are you thinking about?
So the side by side for sure. And I'm with you. Mine's a cab with stereo and
Yeah.
air. And
Oh, he says,
Yeah.
I don't need to pick. I can tell you which one of these I have.
but what he has that's not on there, my wife has an Argo.
What is that?
It's a 8-wheeler. It's 8 wheels amphibious.
That's the ones where you sit in the front, the front lifts up and you.
It's
Okay,
well,
tank driven?
it drives like a dozer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the wheels
Yeah.
are your turning brakes
Yeah.
basically, but it's 8 wheels. And
She got it on the farm out there?
yeah,
She just drives right in the
No,
pond?
she'd go right across. She'd go out. We go Causeway Marina right off the boat ramp and
Is
out
this
the
it?
lake, and
Yeah.
that's it.
So there you go.
Now hers is a little different. It's got the depth finder and fish finder and all that stuff on it. But
I mean, there was quite a few.
on the back,
Oh, that one's got tracks.
yes. So on the back of hers, because they only go about 3 miles an hour in the water.
Right.
So in a 5-mile-an-hour wind, it's not a really good idea.
Yeah, there's
So,
one going in.
She
Right?
got a trolling motor on it.
we welded up a bracket and put a Honda outboard on it. No trolling motor.
The little stick kind like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
four-stroke Honda outboard.
That's awesome.
That's pretty.
You really did
sticking
put
us.
an outboard on it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I got one more.
He's
of these
skiing
guys.
behind
Yeah.
They didn't pick.
Oh. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Maddie. What are you picking, sir?
Oh, it's a toss up between the Chevy or the dirt bike for me.
For some reason, I had a feeling you'd be the dirt bike guy. I don't know why, but you give me dirt
I
bike
love
vibes.
Dirt bikes, man. They're so much fun.
I would pick the dirt bike, but I think I just fall over on it.
We put your training wheels on there.
it's-
You'd be all right.
It's got a kickstand.
What'd you pick, Tyson?
I'm side by side.
Side by side?
Probably lean toward windows and
Yeah.
AC too, but
Yeah.
they're pretty cool.
No, they are.
All right. I'm a four-wheeler guy. I've had a four-wheeler before, unfortunately.
Speaking of four, I got a little side story.
Okay.
So on our third birthday party this weekend, everybody's at the house, and we live over there in, you know where Pecan Meadow Woods Estates is, off of 20, going, I don't even know the dang road I live off of, but
You turn at the mailbox, the red mailbox.
no, you
Go
know how
to
you
that
go
big
from,
tree.
you know how you go from Kaufman to
Post Oak Bend.
Forney, the back way down 987. You get to that stop sign. the 4-way stop sign there. You make a right. I live down there on the right hand side.
Okay.
Pecan Meadow.
So
Wooden
yeah, that's
Estates.
by Post Oak Bay
Yeah.
out in there.
Yeah. But anyways, we have a couple 4-wheelers and a golf cart, and we had family over yesterday, and there's probably 100 people there yesterday, and all the teenage kids are riding the 4-wheelers and golf carts through the neighborhoods, and Kaufman County shows up about dark time last night and threatening to give us a ticket if we don't keep the 4-wheelers and golf carts off the neighborhood roads and stuff. So some neighbor got pissed off at us.
It's probably Greg.
They can deal with it.
Yeah,
Kids are going to have fun.
It probably was great.
There's one in every neighborhood.
When
Yeah.
Matt moved in over there, it's kind of like, what is that family on TV, the Clampets?
Yeah. Yeah. A little redneck.
Well, these aren't quite the Clampets here, but I do have some people from TV. So these are TV anti-heroes. To be honest with you, I couldn't come up with another thing, and I was rewatching episodes of Sopranos. So that's what kind of brought this up here. So TV anti-hero. Pick, I don't know, whatever you want to say, whether you want them in your organization, your friend, whatever. I don't care. You tell me why you picked them. So TV anti-hero. You got Walter White, you got Tony Soprano, you got Dexter Morgan, and you got Tommy Shelby. Of course, Breaking Bad, Sopranos, Dexter, and Peaky Blinders, all in that same order. So, Uncle Ty, have you even seen any of these shows? It's not Gunsmoke or anything, so I wasn't sure.
Archie's not on there.
You might want to watch some of your comments, because I used to hang out with
He
some
was
Soprano
resigning
guys.
some Archie Bunker clip last week for the record.
I think Sopranos and Breaking Bad. I have to go with Sopranos, though.
He died though.
Huh?
He died.
Well, they both died. Spoiler alert.
Well, I didn't watch that one.
You haven't seen Breaking Bad?
No,
Oh my goodness.
I never watched Dexter either.
Breaking Bad is literally the #1 ranked TV show of all time on IMDb.
Mhm.
It's like a 9.4 out of 10 for the
Did you
entire
watch it?
series. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, but I guess what are you doing this weekend? Let's all get together and watch it.
Yeah. Mine tossed up between Sopranos and Mr. Shelby, Peaky Blinder.
And that's the show I haven't seen on this list. I haven't watched Peaky Blinders. I've watched like an episode or two, and it's not that I disliked it. It didn't grab me, so I didn't keep going. if
Yeah.
that
I
makes
tried
any
to
sense.
watch it, but I couldn't understand them.
I have a hard time understanding it too.
I need subtitles.
I have to turn the volume all the way up.
Yeah, no, I'm a Soprano guy.
Yeah.
You know, if
probably
somebody's,
would have been
somebody's
my
going
number
to be
one.
on your team,
Yeah. You want Tony?
Tony's a man knows how to get some things done for
Somebody
sure.
that knows
Yeah.
how to break kneecaps.
yeah,
Yeah. What about you,
He-
Maddie?
he's probably the only one that knows where Hoff is.
Yeah.
I am a big Peaky Blinders fan, so I'm going to go with Tommy Shelby.
Gotcha.
Did you watch the new one?
Mhm.
Did
The
you like
movie,
it?
was
Yeah.
it good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
They did, and I was kind of unsure about how things like that would go, but matter of fact, Breaking Bad, they did El Camino. Vince
Yeah.
Gilligan came back and made El Camino afterwards, which is one of the characters in the story. It's his continuance after the show, and it was really, really good. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. So,
A lot of people like that.
all right, well, I got one more thing for you guys, and we know Mr. Robert is a very busy man, so let's go ahead and move on to our next segment here, boys. All right, so gentlemen, as y'all know, we do a lot of Guess That Price. We do a lot of it, but I tweaked it and I tailored it just a little bit this week. So, gentlemen, we have got 6 photos of different properties in different areas.
Okay, none of them are down here because he probably
None of
knows-
them are here.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
None
I'm
of
really
them are here.
surprised because Taylor always finds something that gives either the guest or Matt the edge.
Lucky for me, I've been looking at houses for like the last 3 weeks, so I might be able to be pretty decent at
I'm really surprised that these are not all your listings.
Well, Maddie, have you been looking in Bozeman, Montana? Have you been looking for homes?
Oh, the market's high there, man.
In Bozeman, Montana. So I'm going to kind of click around on these photos here, and they are just screen captures. So I'm sorry if they're a little fuzzy, but I've got some pictures of the inside, some pictures of the outside, kind of give you guys a lay of the land. I've also got the listing here. So I'm going to let each of y'all ask one question before we ultimately guess what the price is. That is going to be what the game is here, guys. So
is there a description of how many square feet is it in bathrooms or anything like that?
So do you want to use that? So I've got all the information that was given here on a document in front of me. I'm going to let you guys ask questions. I will always tell you the city, and I will always tell you the square footage, the bedrooms, and the bathrooms. I will always give you that information. But other than that,
there's a guest house on this thing.
So other than that, like I said, you're going to just have to ask questions. I'll give each of you one question. Then after everybody's asked their one question,
We're supposed to write these down on our board because we don't have our board.
It's okay. We'll just kind of guess around, and then I'll keep track of it. Can I borrow your pen?
So this is Bozeman, Montana. Hold on. Let me get my realtor.com.
Oh, come on. You can't cheat. You can't cheat.
All right, so give us the details on this one.
All right. Robert, Time, Matt, T, and Matt. All right. So again, this, guys, is at 206 South 7th Avenue in Bozeman, Montana. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,728 square foot house. So again, now I will let y'all kind of ask any questions you've got. I've got information here. I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability, but if I don't have the information, I will tell you that I don't have that.
Since Matty don't have any kids, I'm sure he's interested in what school districts it's in.
Stuff like that, I'll be honest with you, I don't have. I don't think I have stuff like that. So, but anyway, Matt, we'll go ahead and start with you. Any particular, you get one question. You don't have to ask a question.
No,
but,
I'm ready to throw a bid on this thing.
Okay, so no question for Matt. Matty, you want to ask any questions?
Yeah. What year was it built?
What year was it built?
It was like 65.
Let's see. Hopefully this opens
thinking early
here. This home was built in 1910, Maddie.
Oh, wow.
This home was built in 1910.
Probably pier and beam.
I don't see that. I don't see that. I'm sorry. I would have treated that as your one question, but okay. Tyson, any questions for you? And again, I can flip through these photos. If y'all want to see any of the other photos, just let me know. Obviously that's the front of the house. I guess that'd be the most standard one to leave it on.
Just keep flipping.
It requires work, Maddie.
Okay. Sorry.
No, kidding. All right. Tyson, any questions for you, brother?
No, I don't think so.
Interior. No. Mr. Robert, any questions for you, sir?
So what is in the guest house?
Let me.
Is it AC?
Yeah. From the pictures.
Yes.
Central heat and air on both of them. I saw it in the picture.
Let's see. The home offers 4 bedrooms, while the finished 450 square foot space above the detached heated garage provides endless flexibility. So it's actually a garage with a 450 foot apartment or above the detached garage. So again, you kind of have it's not necessarily a guest house,
So
but
what do you think,
do have an
Tyson? How
apartment
much?
there.
You're starting this off.
They try to do the Price is Right deal. That's what they try to go $1 over.
And by the way, I didn't mention we are trying to get the closest. You can go over in this one since it's kind of a different situation, but we do want to be the closest. Whoever wins will be going home with our illustrious prize there. That is a pack of battery operated LED curtain lights right there. So again, we are doing nothing but getting the finest prizes for you guys. And this week, it's actually something you might be able to use.
I go $985,000.
So Matt gonna guess $985,000 on the first property. Maddie, what are you thinking?
Watch Yellowstone. Everybody trying to move there, man. You going, Maddie?
Mr. Robert, I'm probably Mr. Robert, I'm probably going to go last with you every time because I feel like you're going to be the closest dead on. So, Maddie,
I'm gonna go based off of what I'm looking at, which I know is a totally different state, I think this is around 435.
435,000. Uncle Ty, what are
way
you
low.
thinking over there?
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's 900,000.
I don't know. I'm thinking Matt may be a little high. I'm thinking
I'm
Matty
a little
may
low.
be a little low. I'm gonna say 600.
600,000. And now we go to our resident real estate expert, Mr. Robert. What do you think a house like this would be going for in Bozeman, Montana?
710.
$710,000.
1.1.
So, Matt, if you would have gone with that second guess of yours, you'd have been just about right on.
I was thinking
Final
1.1.
guess, final price, $1,169,000 for this property. So Matt will take the lead here again, $1.1 million for this property in Bozeman, Montana. And don't get me wrong, it's a nice place. I don't know that I'm going to be paying $1.2 million for that place.
Good news.
This will be my last podcast because I'm moving to Bozeman.
Okay.
That's insane.
That's it's pretty pricey, isn't it? Pretty pricey. Well, now let's move on to house number 2 here, gents. Let me see. Let me get myself situated. So
notice the carpet, guys.
this is going to be at 1920 Meadowcliff Drive in Nashville, Tennessee.
Woo, hot area.
3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,293 square feet. So right under 1,300 square foot on this guy. Back porch, kind of semi-done. Hardwood floors through part. Pretty decent little, and I do believe that this is half of a townhome. As you see, there's a second door over here. So I think this is like maybe the larger half of a townhome. This may be a back door. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
It's a mobile home.
But as you can see on the inside,
375,000.
the inside is very, very nice. The outside leaves a little bit to be desired. Matt, you said 375,000. Okay, Uncle Ty, what are you thinking about over there?
376.
376,000.
This guy.
All right, Matty, excuse me. What are you thinking over there, brother?
401.
401.
Oh no, the neighborhood's not that nice.
And Mr. Blaase, what are you thinking there?
377.
Yeah, I think 377 is a good number.
I think you may have went the wrong way.
I think it'd be in
Man's
the
gonna win it
threes.
with 435.
All right, so you guys, unfortunately, were going the wrong
I win. I'm the
direction.
lowest.
Lowest number will win this time. So again, going to be Matt, $299,900.
I told you look at the carpet in the neighborhood.
So $2,990. Really, honestly, if you slap that up in Texas, it'd probably be more. So I think that's a pretty good buy. Looks like not
You
too
should
bad.
ask your resident real estate agent right here if that's true or not.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. I was
But
thinking.
apparently, I'm not very good at it.
Well, I think you're an expert in your area, sir. I think you are an expert. I think these are just, I'm not going to lie to you. I went and tried to
bet
find
this
the
is in
ones
Arizona.
that didn't. I tried to find the ones that looked like they weren't priced correctly.
This
If
is
I'm
an
being
Arizona
100% honest with you.
You've done good so far, Taylor.
And I didn't ask y'all if y'all wanted to ask any questions in that last round. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So 3244 East Rosemont Drive in Phoenix, Arizona. Like Mr. Matt
No
said,
grass.
this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath,
The market's stupid there.
1,946 square foot home. And as you see, what is that? Like, I don't know what that is. That it's not brick. Is that like stucco? Yeah.
Stucco.
So as you see, pretty nice house
Oh,
here,
go back,
guys.
go
But
back,
it's
go
a
back,
little,
go back.
little dated, but nice.
For mica countertop.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what your kitchen looks like. Then you've got a bedroom. I don't know why these won't stay zoomed in. That's kind of annoying. Sorry, guys. Then you got a pool in the backyard, a nice big shady
I
tree
think every
back
house in
there.
Arizona has a pool in the backyard.
Kind of
They're all
a
dying of freaking heat strokes.
bright
Yeah.
living room there. Nice shower. Which is weird is the shower is very nice. but the floor tile and the bathroom counters and everything aren't the greatest. It looks like they need to
That's
call
culture
Mosier's
marble.
Design to me. So anyway, make the rest of the bathroom fit that shower. So that is our house, boys. Again, it is in Phoenix, Arizona. Would you guys like to ask any questions about it? Again, y'all got a question apiece. So if you have
I want
a
to
question,
kick it
let me
off
know.
again.
Yeah, sure. What you
Let
got?
y'all have questions.
No.
625.
Okay, so 625 for Mr. Mosier. All right. Maddie, what are you thinking over there?
How long has it been on the market?
How long has it been on the market? It says updated on June. Okay, 3 days, and last updated on the 27th. So this is a fresh listing here, and it's already got 769 views. So there you go. There's a little extra piece of information for you there. Anybody else with any questions?
$690,000.
690 for you. Okay. Uncle Ty, Mr. Robert,
high.
questions or bids?
I'm gonna say 350.
350 for Ty.
590.
Oh, good guess.
590.
I think it's 540.
All right. Actual retail price on this 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square foot home built in 1994 with a 6,800 square foot lot. $565,000. So Mr. Robert is going to take a point there. So it'll now be Matt 2, Robert 1, everybody else nothing. And we've got two
Pretty normal
more
with these games
homes to
around
go.
here.
Yeah. So 2 homes left to go here, guys. Next home. This is going to be. Let me get one of the front here. So you got a little bit of wilderness in the back. There we go. That's the home we want. This is 3601 Larson Court in Madison, Wisconsin. So Madison, Wisconsin, guys, the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot home. So any questions or anything you would like to ask, go ahead and feel free to ask them. I'll kind of scroll through a few of these photos. Let y'all see what you think. I don't know why, but even though this living room is really narrow, I kind of like it. I like the design and layout of it there. Kind of a dated kitchen there. Might need a little Mosier updating. But then you do have the media entertainment room. That is. And they've, as you see, converted it into the entertainment room. And there's several pictures of it. This doesn't show but maybe 4% of the Wisconsin Badgers stuff that was there. All you can see is the sticker in this, but this thing was totally decked out in Badger gear. So again, this is in Madison, Wisconsin. A little bit dated on some of the rooms, but you do get some features you're not used to seeing in regular homes. And again, that's your outside. You do have the detached garage.
Dyson, you pick first this time.
350.
350. So no questions on that or anything? No. All right. 350.
Maddie.
What year was it built?
What year was it built? Let's see here. It was built in 1940, sir. 1940.
222,000.
222,000.
You should have been listening.
What do you say? 3 what?
350.
Can't give you that information. Oh, he gave it to you. So
675.
675,000. And Mr. Blaase, last up for you.
440.
Smart.
440. Actual retail price $385,000. So Uncle Ty gonna sneak in, take the points this time.
I've been sandbagging on y'all.
So score is 2-1 to 1 to nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this last home worth 3 points. So Maddie, even you have a chance to come back and win this one. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. This one might be the most difficult because it might be the most random of all the places here. As you've noticed, they've all been relatively, decent sized cities. And I'm not saying this one isn't, but it's definitely the smallest city we've dealt with so far today. How about this little gem here, gentlemen, in Hartford, Connecticut? So Hartford, Connecticut here. That's the house from the outside. The one in the center there is your home there. That is a front view.
I know in Monopoly, Connecticut's really cheap, isn't it?
No.
So then I think this shower design looks great. So I might need one of those for Mosier's Kitchen and Bath
They
Design
ran it
Center over at
vertically.
my house. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Porch ledge. They
And
did it
again, I'm
right.
sorry they keep zooming in, but I think this would be a great little, I can picture a couple of dogs and kids running around on this floor. Looks like a great little family home here, guys. So nice little house. It is at 110 Plainfield Street, again in Hartford, Connecticut. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot. So any questions before we get into the bid process?
472.
472 for Matt. Okay. Maddie?
$499,999.
$499,999. Okay, Uncle Ty.
What'd you say?
772.
I'm gonna say 350.
$350. Let the record show that Uncle Ty has guessed $350 for the last 3 homes. So now we leave it up to our
He's on a
resident
roll.
expert
One
here,
for 3.
Mr. Robert Blaase. Mr. Robert, what are you bidding on this home in beautiful Hartford, Connecticut?
$480.
$480. Well, guys, they say sometimes it's better to just stick with the plan because it'll come to fruition. $319,000 on the Hartford, Connecticut
How
home.
many points was that one worth?
That one was worth 3 points, which makes it a resounding victory, 4-2 to 1-0 for Uncle Ty. So congratulations, Uncle Ty. You will be going home with the curtain lights. So there you go. Congratulations to you. You can hang those up in your bedroom, and that way you've got because we know
Easy.
we know you're old. We know you got to go to the bathroom at least a couple times a night. So that'll kind of help guide you on your way.
Well, Tyson, go ahead and put in your 2 weeks. You're hired.
I'm ready to Coldwell Banker.
Yeah.
But that's what I've got for you guys today. So appreciate you playing, and I'll see y'all next week. Matt, take it away.
Y'all got anything for Robert?
Yeah, man, I got some car questions.
Okay.
So, as a car guy, you always have the one that you dream about and the one that got away. Which one you want to talk about first?
The dream car.
Mm-hmm.
Just sold it. McLaren, younger guy car. I mean, it's the suspensions are so stiff, but they're Formula One technology. And
Right.
It's just amazing just technology. And
Most of our roads around here are not made for Formula
we
One.
have no roads with technology. I don't know if y'all know Cotton Riley over here at Burnett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And super guy. Highly recommend him. He's certified. He was at McLaren, and he certified McLaren, Aston Martin, Lamborghini. He was at Porsche 5 or 6 years. He serviced it the last time, saved me a ton of money. But they're just an amazing car. I mean, you just the again, back to technology, performance, comfort, forget it. And that's why Tanya and I decided to go ahead and had a guy that really wanted it and to sell it because it's just uncomfortable for us at our age. But highly recommend. Now they're expensive.
Yeah.
10,000 mile service will cost you 10 grand.
Oof.
At 20,000, it's going to be 20 grand. Or mine was 21, whatever, some change. So
what the one you just got rid of was orange, or
yeah, the McLaren, and that was a special order paint. But I mean, you've got carbon fiber rotors. It's it's just they're a supercar.
Right.
Yeah.
And man, the one that got away, I really wanted this car. I was out in Vegas at Barrett Jackson with a friend here that lives out at the club, and there was a 68 GTO that was just had like 27 miles on it.
Oh wow.
I mean, but it kept, bidding up, and these collectors, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Just priced me out, but it was a beautiful car.
What's your favorite when it comes to American muscle cars or American cars in general? What's your favorite decade as far as design of cars?
60s, I think, were by far the best. We got into the 70s. You got into the smog pumps,
safeties, and
matter of fact, I bought a new vet. Actually, I sold it to Mark Jones. Black on black 1981 Corvette, factory 190 horsepower. My wife's Nissan Rogue has 300. So, that 70s decade, the power went away.
Yeah.
But probably for sure 60s, but 69 Corvette 427 would be my car.
What you, Tyson?
About cars?
Yeah.
I never have really been a car guy. I'd probably take that. If I could get any car I would right now, I would go find me a 73 Chevrolet custom deluxe pickup with a 3 on the tree. and
Start
make-
hauling hay again.
Start holiday. Yeah.
Get back in the hay business. No, I'll make it like factory condition.
Yeah. I like the 60s, but I also like the 40s too. I like the big round fenders, and they're pretty sexy looking, I think. But I don't think they're very fast though at all.
No, those are what we call lead sleds.
Yeah. I've gotten one that's been in the shop for 8 years.
I think that's why some of those older cars had to have so many horsepower because they were so dang heavy.
Yeah.
You had to push them. And some of these newer ones that have 150 horsepower are pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this new era that we're in, I mean, you can go, you can just go buy a new V6 Camaro pushing over 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you can get into like the ZL1s that are, I mean, they're pushing 650.
And they're like an XR1 now.
The Corvette ZR1.
Is
ZR.
it ZR?
ZR.
Yeah, the ZR1. You can, like the Cadillac V's. I mean, they've got those bumped up to 1,000 horsepower for a 4-door Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to
That might be
advertise for
hard.
anybody or anything here, but like, do you have a particular place that like you trust whenever you're buying something like this? Like, you just kind of find it where it is, or do you have like a particular dealer or something that you trust, like in Dallas or something?
Yeah, I've got a couple. In Dallas, I really like, they're right on 35. In Carrollton, I really like, it's called Texas Hot Rides.
Is that the one on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good people to deal with. But even though, so the new one I just bought, new Corvette, it's got the Pro Charger on it. I mean, it's tricked out. And, but I took it over to an Addison, right there by the airport, a company called 21st Century, Muscle Cars. And John in there, I just took it in. The car only had 661 miles on it when I got it. But I wanted to take it over there, have him check it out, because they've got a dyno. They'll put it up on the rack. They'll dyno it. They check everything. Because, when you start getting into those putting a lot of aftermarket hot rod stuff.
Make sure it's tuned right.
Yeah, well, things tend to explode.
Yeah.
Not hard to throw throw some metal out of the bottom of the motor. But John over there, man, they're great. They went through the car, checked everything, checked the Pro Charger, the engine, all the just compression.
Does the wife
check.
drive it?
She does this one. She would not the McLaren.
Yeah.
It was too
Rigid.
and it's just quick. Those McLaren, I mean, they're just quick.
Yeah.
You run through the gears so fast. But those two companies I'd highly recommend. 21st Century to take anything to, have them look at it. And then Mitch over there, like I said, Texas Hot Rides I liked. Gateway Classics. I mean, there's a lot of other ones, but Mitch gets in some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
That hard to find.
You ever run into the Rich Rawlings or anything like that over there? Those guys?
No.
The Gas Monkey guy and his buddy.
No.
Yeah.
Never even been to the Gas Monkey garage.
Yeah.
Watch some of their stuff. They're funny.
Yeah.
But when you're buying something, I mean, I trust John over there. Like I said, 21st Century.
What's his buddy's name that does
Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis. He has a place up in Dallas somewhere.
Yeah, they're both right around the corner from one another.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
But I know they're always going to Barrett Jackson and buying and selling and that sort of deal.
Yeah, Meekum and Barrett Jackson are both good.
Do you watch it on TV when it's on?
I do some. I try to go if I can.
Yeah.
And Thursday, Friday are really good days. You start getting into the high dollar stuff on the weekends, which is, some of that stuff is nuts.
Yeah. You ever go to the SEMA shows they have out there?
I've been to SEMA once. Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And guess about 4 years ago, there was 4 guys here. We all went out to flew out to Vegas, and Ken, a friend of ours, Jenkins, he took us, and we spent 3 days at Ron Fellows. It's about an hour outside of Vegas. It's a road course, and it's nothing but new Corvettes.
Yeah.
And you really learn a lot. It's a driving school, but
you do like time races?
Yeah. And they then after the first day that they watch you, they put you in groups.
Yeah.
So you have your group A, B, and C.
Did you do good?
Yeah. Actually, I've got a video. When we get done, I'll show you. It's funny, but yeah, had a blast. I mean, just focus and drive.
Yeah. You got any questions for him?
Is that place you're talking about, is it like out there right by the chicken ranch?
Well,
Taylor, you're gonna have to cut that out.
How am I always the one in trouble? How am I always the one in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to cut it out.
No. That's what he's always yelling at me like, you're dirty, and then you get on the tie.
Hey, y'all
Tyson,
talk about got pictures.
Tyson, let me Google it and I'll let you know.
I'll send you the address, the contact info.
Well, we appreciate Mr. Blaase. Thank you for joining us here on Beyond the Blueprints. This episode will drop Wednesday at 11 a.m. on our YouTube channel. And thank you, Taylor with Cedar Creek Media. And thank you, Uncle Ty and Mr. Matty here. Y'all take care. And we'll see y'all next week.
I enjoyed it.